Hi there folks, so I just had an epiphany. I did some cleaning in the studio and put up some new shelves and just reorganized stuff. I've had it in a few years, and I just wanted to put things in a more organized way, because I tend to use different stuff a lot, like chargers and jack cables and stuff, and I've always had them in shelves, and it's just taken a lot of time. I spend a lot of time just finding stuff, taking them out and hooking them in. So I've reorganized it, and I just want to show you guys how I've set things up to make a better workflow for myself. So maybe I have some ideas for you here. Let's dive into it. Alright, let's talk about this first. I used to have a small shelf here, really thin, and now I've set up two longer ones. And I used to have my Kemper profiler under the table of the mixing computer board there, and it was just a hassle to bend down and adjust the tones of the Kemper. So now when I have it here, I can sit in my chair and just reach very easy to it, so that's a really good thing. And I have my picks here, because you want your picks right where you're playing, so that's good. And here I have a what do I have? Tuner, slider to change strings, a knife, just things I like to use. And this thing here is really useful. I've set up all my chargers, like for my DSLR cameras and my drone, my Bose speaker, and also this USB thing where I can charge my GoPro, phone, iPad. Yeah, so everything's set up with power. So when I need to change, I just put it in here. And besides, I have my batteries for different stuff, so things go really fast. And of course, under here I have jack cables and the headset that I'm using when I'm recording myself. And in the trash there's some cables that doesn't work, and of course you need this. So yeah, this is basically it for this shelf. Just like things I tend to use a lot, things to tighten stuff on your guitar, and yeah, just easy reach. I used to have all my guitars in the recording space in there, but I generally sit here to record, so I just put up a few of the guitars that I record the most with, so I can just pull and play. And over here, I've talked about this shelf before, my camera extravaganza shelf, which yeah, it's just awesome to look at, but it's also really practical, because I can just grab whatever I need in an instant. I don't have it packed down. So yeah, everything is on display for easy use. So here is my mixer board, or what do you call it? I just started using all four of these studio monitors. I've been using the Genelec for many years, and I got these RCF ones. So now I hooked everything together and it sounds massive. Yeah, and a MIDI keyboard right here, that's essential. So here is where I kept my Kemper before. So I bought this shoe stand, is that what it's called? So I have all my pedal boards here, and they're hooked up with power and XLRs into my mixer. So I can just lift these down and play them as I like. Down, this one is a MIDI keyboard controlling the Kemper, an FCB 1010, and this is the headrush pedal, and this is the Helix. So it's just an orgasm of sound here. Yeah, so I also set up this AC box for pedals right underneath here. So I can just hook up any pedal that I've got, just really fast and easy. right as I'm playing. Okay, so now we're on the opposite side of the mixing table. Here I've also set up a couple of new shelves to get a bit more space this way, and also have a top shelf up there where I keep just a few of my masks. I have many masks now, so when I'm moving my studio, I'm definitely gonna line them all up. So here I have my account book for easy access, and also paper, which I tend to use a lot. I print a lot of stuff, and I also put them in these plastic folders and put them in here. So yeah, just doing this instead of going digging in here, and yeah, fun. Here I think I have some chargers and some GoPro gear, and this also very nice and handy. And here is some more Steadicam gear. Over here I have a, it's not a chalkboard, it's me in English. You use like these stuff here and you can draw on them. It was really useful when I used to have bands in here for hooking up who's been playing what and when. Now I generally use it for pictures of Michaela, some fan mail, and Michaela's been drawing some stuff. Yeah, just putting up things. Alright, so now we're in the recording room space, and I've set up this shelf right here with all my fun little quirky things. So I tend to use them a lot, like the eggs and lemon and stuff. And this is one of my newest additions. Probably my favorite shelf. So here, as you may recognize, is where I shoot many of my videos. So generally it's just amps and cabinets and stuff here. I'm just making sure that I have a lot of power outlets everywhere I turn, because I hook up lights or pedals or whatever just everywhere, so it's important to have power. And I just set up this nifty little thing here. Here, if I'm recording vocalists, they stand in here and have the headset hooked into this. But I'm using this as a monitor for vocals. I don't record the sound from it, but it's for listening back when you're singing. If you want a lot of reverb, or yeah, there's just a lot of options here. Yeah, it's just great to have for different vocalists. So I'm recording. Yeah, I'm also recording this, but I'm also recording just the dry signal of the microphone. So this is way overkill for using it like that, but I got it, and I could definitely record more with it, but I just haven't done it. Yeah, and probably the best thing I've got in the last few months is this AC, because everything here is closed in like a box, and I have a couple of small ventilation holes which doesn't do much, and it gets incredibly hot in here. Just having your computer on would warm the entire studio. So after I got this, I don't sweat so much, but it makes a lot of noise, so I have to turn it off if I'm recording vocals or something in this room. Alright, so that's it. It was generally just me showing off because I was so proud of myself for making my life easier. So if you got a few tips from it, great, and I'll see you later.